I was originally going to record this as a vlog, but since yesterday, every time I launch Playroom AR Studio, which is how I record the vlogs, it is crashing on me, generic crashing error. And I've gone through all the troubleshooting steps. The one that's left is to reinitialize the system. I'm not going to download 800 gigabytes worth of material and lose all the videos I have so far for use in, like I have like that intro and stuff like that. And all the game footage I've already captured. I'm not going to lose access to all of that on the PS4 anyway, just to see if I can get AR Studio working when these types of videos seem to work just fine. So if you're wondering why you're not seeing my face and everything, it's because I can't get AR Studio to run, and the audio syncing in the picture-in-picture on this is pretty bad, and it's kind of useless anyway because the game footage is just as fine to watch as me, showing my face. So apologies for that. Just wanted you to be aware of it. So you guys have asked me what I think about No Man's Sky, and those of you that follow me on Twitter and Google Plus or Facebook have probably seen that I am a really big fan of the technology behind it. I love the concept of what is being done as far as from a power perspective and procedure driven. For those of you that don't know, No Man's Sky is essentially a space exploration game where every single player in the universe starts on their own procedurally generated planet. So every person that just starts the game, there's a new planet in the universe. And I read an article yesterday where they basically said that yes, you have the potential to pass by other players, but the interaction between those players is little to none. Basically, the entire point of the game is to push individual exploration and to be isolated and have to really kind of answer these questions of why are we here, what are we doing, and there's certainly, because of what I've seen said, um, there seems to be some aspects of gameplay that we're just not being privy to. But the guy said in no uncertain terms, if you like Destiny and you're looking for a version of Destiny where you're just going to any planet you want and do what you have, this is not the game for you. It's not a shooter. It's not an aggressive action game. This is an exploration game. So they've gone very far out of their way to tell us what No Man's Sky isn't, and frankly, very little to show us what it in fact is. It seems to me to be a very uh, highly hyped, possibly over-promising tech demo, really. And I don't mean that in a derogatory or negative way from a trolling standpoint or anything like that. I'm just concerned that people are placing unfair expectations on what the gameplay is going to be like, and the developers aren't helping anything by being as vague as they are. It's possible they're still exploring all the possibilities of gameplay and don't want to announce anything they can't get to work. I'm worried that the No Man's Sky universe, quite literally, is too big to manage. Um, that's my worry. I worry this game is just entirely too big, and that it's almost as though the concept of having this procedurally generated universe has gotten away from them, which in itself is exciting. If you've gotten something that works so well, you don't know how to contain that for gamers. That's a good problem to have. I'd rather have too big of a world than too small a one. And it tells me that procedurally generated content is definitely the way of the future. I just don't know that we're ready for it yet. As a community, whether it's programming or as players, I really have no idea what No Man's Sky is supposed to be, and I worry that they have no idea of what No Man's Sky is supposed to be. That's really where my head's at. I'm not looking forward to it from a playing standpoint. Like I'm not getting it unless it's free. I'm not getting it. There's nothing in the game that I've seen that would compel me to play it. It definitely strikes me as something that, depending upon your demeanor, it may be something very fun to watch. That may in itself be an innovative thing, just being something that people enjoy watching and seeing what happens. This is, if the game is what I think it is, where it's really just look what we've done, which is cool. That may well be a game commentator's dream come true, because then you've got nothing but unique content to react to every single day. And there may be YouTube channels made on this game alone just because you're like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? You know, PewDiePie will have a fucking field day with it, and that's great. I really hope that it finds an audience, whatever that may be. I just don't think I'm that guy. Um, we'll see. So those are my thoughts. Maybe you guys have seen more than I have. Maybe you've read more than I have. What do you think? Tell me below. Is No Man's Sky going to be your Man's Sky? Or is it going to be a tech demo that fails? Or is it something that even the developers don't know what they have? You know, is it being overhyped? Is it being under promised? You tell me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, keep on grinding. Cheers.